Hey, it's Zach, and welcome back to Taxi Talk. I'm here with Emily. Today we're diving into simple English for taxis, directions, and payment, so your next ride feels calm, clear, and a little more confident.
Hi, I'm Emily. Last week, I jumped into a taxi in the rain, shoes soaked, and my brain went blank. I kept it easy. I smiled and told the driver, "Downtown, please," and everything got smoother.
That's the idea. In taxis, short phrases work best. We'll share real lines we've used, plus two helpful words: fare, the price of the ride, and meter, the little machine that counts it.
And one more, drop off. That's the place you get out. When I say, "My drop off is the museum," the driver understands the final stop without extra talking.
Quick story. I once gave an address the driver couldn't hear over traffic. Instead of repeating the numbers again and again, I switched to landmarks. Turn left at the big park. Then, stop by the Blue Bakery. It worked.
Speaking of that, I like to check the price early, politely. I'll ask, "Meter, okay?" If I pay with cash and need coins back, I just say, "Do you have change?" Simple, friendly, and clear.
And if you like useful, real phrases like these, follow the show so you never miss an episode. We post weekly, and each one helps you feel calmer in common situations: taxis, cafes, airports, and more.
Quick recap before we jump in. We'll cover getting a taxi, giving clear directions with left or right and landmarks, talking about fare and meter, and asking to stop or for a receipt. Short, polite, practical.
All right, buckle up. Let's start with how to get a taxi: on the street, with an app, or by phone, and what to say first. All right, let's talk about getting a taxi the simple way: on the street, with an app, or by phone. Three paths, same goal: a safe, easy ride to where you need to go.
On the street first. I was in a busy city at night. Loud, bright, a little windy. I watched the taxi lights. When the top light was on, I knew the car was available. Light off meant someone was inside. I raised my hand, made eye contact, and the driver pulled over. I leaned in and asked, "Are you free?" Then I said, "Union Station, please." Simple and clear.
A small tip, Emily. I stand near the curb, the edge of the sidewalk, and not in the bike lane or crosswalk. It's safer, and drivers see me faster. I also glance at the company name and the license plate before I get in. It takes 2 seconds and helps me feel calm.
Now the app option. I open the app, check the pickup pin, and add my destination. The app shows an ETA. That means how many minutes until the car arrives. When the car stops, I check the license plate and the driver's name. I smile and say, "Hi, are you Sam? I'm Emily." Quick and friendly.
I like apps because I can see the price estimate and pay by card. Sometimes there's surge pricing. That means the price is higher when many people want rides. If the map puts me on the wrong corner, I move to the dot or drop a quick message so the driver finds me fast.
Phone bookings still help. Last month at a small hotel, I called a local taxi number at the front desk. I said, "Hello, I need a taxi to the train station. Pick up at Main Street Hotel, front door." I spoke slowly, spelled my name, then asked, "How long?" They said, "10 minutes." I waited by the lobby door, and the driver called my name when he arrived.
Quick recap. On the street, stand by the curb, hand up, watch the light, or use a taxi stand. With an app, confirm the plate and name, check the ETA. By phone, give the address and a clear landmark.
Tiny vocabulary check. Pickup is where the driver meets you. Drop off is where the ride ends. A taxi stand is a line of taxis waiting. ETA is the wait time. Easy, useful words.
One more street tip from a rainy night, Emily. I kept my waves small and steady, not wild. The driver saw me, I opened the back door, and I said, "Good evening." Then I added, Card okay? Asking early saves time.
Funny you say that. My app PIN was once on the wrong side of the street. The driver stopped across the road and couldn't see me. I used the in-app chat. I'm by the bakery door, red sign. He turned the corner and found me in seconds.
So those are your 3 ways to get a ride. In the next part, we'll dig into giving clear directions: left, right, straight, and landmarks, so the car takes the route you want. Let's make directions easy. Start simple. Say the destination, then add left or right, a landmark, and a little distance. Short steps help the driver follow you without stress, even in traffic or rain.
I tried that after a late flight. I told the driver, Grand Avenue, straight for 2 blocks, then turn right at the bank. After the bridge, stop by the coffee shop. He nodded, smiled, and the ride felt smooth.
That reminds me of a windy night when the engine was loud. I pointed with my hand and said, "Turn left at the big theater." A landmark means an easy-to-see place, a statue, a park, a famous store.
Speaking of small words, before and after help a lot. I told a driver, stop before the tunnel, because the signal disappears inside. Another time I said, after the tunnel, first right. Do you use across from much?
All the time. I once said, "It's across from the stadium, next to the pharmacy, at the intersection of Pine and 3rd. Intersection is where 2 streets cross. He saw the stadium lights and knew exactly where to go.
Distance words keep it simple. I like 1 block, 2 blocks, or about 1 minute. A block is the space between 2 street corners. If it's longer, I say about 1 kilometer, and the driver gets the idea.
For directions, I stay with left, right, and straight. If the road bends, I add keep going, which means continue. I once said straight for 1 kilometer, then left at the gas station, and we arrived perfectly.
Funny you say that. A driver took the highway once, and I preferred the river road. I asked gently, is this the fastest? Then, could we take River Road? He said, sure, and we switched without stress.
When I'm close, I switch to short lines. Please stop here. At the corner, please. By the main gate. At night, I add by the entrance, so there's light and a safe place to get out.
Numbers can be tricky. 15 and 50 sound similar in traffic. I say the digits, 15 or 50. I've also shown the map and said 15th Street, pointing to the screen. Clear and quick.
Tiny word check. Next to means side by side. Near means close but not touching. Both are useful. I'll say, it's near the museum if I don't need the exact door, and it still works.
Quick recap. Destination first. Then left, right, straight. A landmark and a short distance. Add before, after, and across from for extra clarity. You're guiding, not giving a speech. Up next, how to talk about price, meter, and payment.
Okay, money talk in a taxi can be simple. I like to confirm the meter at the start. I lean forward and say, "Could you start the meter, please?" The meter counts the fare, the price of the ride.
From the airport last weekend, the driver mentioned a fixed price. I asked, fixed price, right? And he told me the number before we moved. Hearing the fare first made me feel calm and clear.
That reminds me, once the driver forgot the meter. After 1 minute, I said, "Could you start the meter now?" He apologized and tapped it on. A small, polite question can protect your wallet and keep the mood kind.
And if there's no meter, I check the price early. How much to Central Station? If it sounds too high, I say, that's a bit high for me. Still friendly. Most drivers adjust or suggest a better route.
Card or cash? I ask near the beginning. Do you take card? If yes, I add, tap is okay? Tap means contactless payment. If it's cash only, I decide fast. Continue or stop at an ATM on the way.
Speaking of cash, change matters. I once had a big bill after a concert. I asked, "Do you have change for 50?" He didn't, so I popped into a small shop, bought water, and solved it in 1 minute.
If I have the exact amount, I hand it over and say, exact, thank you. For a small thank you, I sometimes round up. If the fare is $9, I give 10 and say, keep the change. That's a tip, extra for good service.
I tip more when the driver is kind, like helping with heavy bags or choosing a safer drop-off at night. A simple, "Thanks for your help today," with a tip makes everyone smile.
Near the end, I get ready to pay so we don't block traffic. Card out or cash counted. I confirm. Receipt, please? A receipt is a small paper or app record, helpful for work or tracking travel.
A receipt also helps if you forget something. I once left a scarf. The paper showed the time and the plate number, and the company found it the same day. Best feeling ever.
Quick recap. Start the meter, know the fare, choose cash or card, check change, and ask for a receipt. Polite, short lines keep everything smooth, even at the end of a long day.
Next up, we'll handle little problems. Wrong route, misheard address, or safety, and how to fix them with simple words and steady voices.
Little problems happen in taxis, and that's okay. Keep your voice steady, keep your words short. If something isn't clear, I start with, sorry, small misunderstanding. Misunderstanding just means we don't mean the same thing yet.
I had one last month. The driver heard 50th Street, but I needed 15th. Traffic was loud, so I switched tactics. I showed my map and said, 15 Street, right here. Then I added, next to the library. Problem solved in 10 seconds.
That reminds me of a wrong route. I noticed the car joining the highway, but I wanted the river road. I leaned forward and said, is this the fastest? Could we take River Road, please? Detour means a different path, and that polite question changed the route fast.
If the car passes your turn, don't panic. I say, no worries, next right please, or please turn around when safe. When I'm almost there, please stop at the next corner. Short lines guide the driver without stress.
Money worries can pop up when the route is longer. I've said, could we go by the meter, or I prefer the shorter way. If it still feels off, I ask for a receipt and the taxi number. That creates a record and keeps things fair.
Safety starts early. I click the seatbelt, sit in the back, and keep my bag by my feet. With apps, I share the trip with a friend. Once, I texted my sister the plate number. One small message made the whole ride feel calm.
If your gut says stop, trust it. I've said, please drop me here, paid, and stepped out near a bright cafe. Well lit just means there's good light. I called a friend outside and waited inside the cafe a few minutes.
Noise or comfort issues? I keep it gentle. Could you lower the music, please? Or, AC is a bit cold. Warmer, please? If the window is down and it's dusty, I smile. Window up, please. Small changes, big comfort.
Quick recap. Name the problem, stay polite, give one clear request. Use landmarks and digits to fix address mistakes. Ask about the route if you prefer another way. And remember, calm voice, short phrases, safe place.
And if everything goes fine, still finish strong. Thanks for the ride. Receipt, please? You leave with information, and the driver feels respected. Win-win.
All right, you're ready for small bumps on the road. Up next, we'll role-play a full ride from pickup to payment so you can hear how all these moments connect naturally. Let's act it out from curb to payment. I'll play the driver, you be the passenger. First, a slow version with clear, simple lines. Then we'll switch to a natural flow.
Picture a light rain by the curb. I raise my hand, the taxi stops, and I lean toward the window. Slow version. Good evening. Central Library, please. Straight for 2 blocks, then turn right at the bank.
Driver, slow. Okay, I'll start the meter. The meter counts the fare, the price. Any route you prefer?
Passenger, slow. River Road, please. Is card okay? Card means I'll pay by bank card. If traffic is heavy, the highway is fine.
Driver, slow. Card is fine. Tap works. Tap is contactless. We'll take River Road.
Passenger, slow. Thank you. At the end, receipt, please. A receipt is a record of the trip. Helpful if I need the taxi number later.
Now let's make it natural, like a normal night. Same ride, smoother rhythm.
Hi there. Central Library, please. Straight 2 blocks, right at the bank. Meter okay?
Got it. Meter on. Do you like River Road?
Yes, thanks. And could you lower the music a little?
Sure. By the way, card or cash today?
Card's good. Tap, if that works.
Works. We're passing the stadium now. After the bridge, right turn?
Yes, right after the bridge. Then drop me at the main gate by the big steps.
Quick curveball. I miss a turn in traffic. Sorry, I'll turn around at the next safe spot.
No worries. Next right is perfect. Short lines keep everything relaxed.
Near the end. We're close. Here okay?
Corner's perfect. Thanks. How much is the fare?
$12.50. Tap here.
Done. Could I have a receipt?
Sure, here you go. Thanks for the ride.
Quick recap. Destination first, then route, payment, and drop-off. Small, polite lines, meter, fare, card, receipt, make the whole trip smooth from pickup to goodbye.
Before we wrap up, here's a quick roadmap of today. Getting a taxi on the street with an app or by phone, giving clear directions, checking the meter and fare, fixing small problems, staying safe.
My favorite shortcut is a tiny formula. Destination, direction, landmark. Like Central Library, straight 2 blocks, right at the bank. When I use that order, the ride feels smooth, even when the city is noisy.
For practice, keep 3 lines ready on your phone notes. I keep meter okay, card or cash, and please stop at the corner. These cover the start, the money, and the end.
Speaking of that, Zach, I also save one map pin I know well, my home or a favorite cafe. If I'm tired, I just show the screen and say, "Here, please." Easy and clear.
Numbers can be tricky in traffic. I time my words with a breath, and I say digits for addresses. 15, not 15. Short, strong sounds help the driver catch it the first time.
And for comfort, I keep polite lines ready. Could you lower the music? AC is a bit cold. Little requests change the whole mood. Most drivers appreciate clear, kind words.
Quick recap. Destination first, then left, right, straight, a landmark, and distance. Early money talk, meter, fare, card, keeps surprises away. Safety basics. Seatbelt, share your trip, bright drop-off.
Tiny vocabulary touch-up. Fare is the price. A receipt is your record of the trip. I ask for it even when everything goes fine. It helps if I forget something.
Here's a small challenge for your next ride. Use just 2 extra words after your destination. right at, or near the. You'll feel how a tiny detail guides the route gently.
And if you like today's talk, follow the show and share it with a friend who travels. Tell us your city and your best taxi line. I want to borrow it.
Thanks for riding with us. Stay safe, keep your phrases short, and grab that receipt. We'll see you on the next episode of Taxi Talk.